Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Pocket Captains Plays the Master of Orion 2, The Battle at Antares. And we're playing as the Daleks on Impossible Mode. And you know what? We're going to have a little bit of fun. So I'm not sure we're going to do really well here. We are kind of a pie shape. Never a good defensive shape for an empire. We've just taken out Lyra to give us a little bit of breathing room from the enemy we're at war with. The Gnolams, the silly buggers, going to war with us. We have a tribute over there. That's fine. Let's go click. The Gnolams attacked the Daleks. Well, that's not a surprise. I've lost the outpost. I knew I would, but there's another one cooking, if I remember correctly. We're way over our command points. Here comes the transports. This time, when we go back, we're taking worlds. Gunships in 2. Gunships in 5. Those fully terraformed worlds are producing just as fast as they know how. And I think those are my only ultra-rich worlds. If this rich world... Tempting, very tempting. Who else can make spies? Is anybody else making spies? Somebody else is. You know what? That's also a rich world. And toxic. Space Academy. We are at war, after all. Repeat build gunships. If we're at war, let's treat it seriously. It's war. It's not a game. You're a memory colony, and I appreciate that, but we're at war. Okay, so the outpost ship to replace the one we lost is coming. Gunships in 2. Let's keep going. And the fleet's now arriving at Propus. I hope he's still there. Scouts arrived at Zach. No, he ran away like a scared little girl. Actually, he may actually have been extended beyond his fuel range. I hope so. Causing him to go back to Saxon. So you guys, you're damaged. Head back up to here. Get back to friendly territory. Centrix. Do you have a starbase at Centrix? If we do, we can auto-repair right there. You do, you clever clogs. We're going to put a Space Academy. I know I need the research, but Space Academy helps my guys to train up even when they're sitting there. To tell the truth, it could update the ship, saving me some time. I could update all the ships there. I think we're going to give them a new purpose here. I know that those things are important. Let's design defenders into something new. Those defender fleets actually didn't do badly. That's the one. Not nuclear missiles. Battle pods, reinforced hull. That's fine. Let's go Merculites. Shot times 2. Merved. If we go down with the right support fleet, it might cover us until the battleships arrive. Oh, not that one. Merculite. Shot times 2. Wish we keep the shot size. Now I'm going shot times 2 because I basically want to... They're not a big ship. They get taken out very quickly. I want to empty my whole arsenal onto them quick and dirty before they take me out. I've got room for one more. I know it says I don't, but I'm going to force the issue because I know I do. I don't think I have any shields, do I? Nope, no shields. So if I don't have any shields, I definitely have room for this. That's it. Ranger 4. Sure, why not? You're a ranger. It sounds cool. It's a cool looking little ship. As soon as those other ones arrive, we're building them. Centrix, I'm going to put a fire under you too. I can't. That's just as fast as you are. Okay, I accept that. Gunship in 16. You may never even get into the war, but I'm hoping you will. Let's get this war cooking a little faster. Gunship 2 coming up. Oh, hello. The Cylons are coming now. That's irritating. I have to admit, that is extremely irritating. They want to declare war as well. That's a good sign. I'm now fighting a war on 2 fronts, and I'm not loving that fact at all. Where's my fleet? There it is. It is fully armed and repaired. They'll be there in 4 turns. I could make it in 5 turns because they're faster than I am. Well. To tell the truth, they're probably better armed than I am. You guys go there. You other guys... Did you do as I asked? No. So we got some complications already. Hard to know exactly what I'm going to do. Getting a little nervous about this whole thing. Centrics. Refit this fleet. Defender. That's an original Defender. There's a not a Ravager. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Calm down. Oh, it is a Ravager. I thought it was a Ranger. It's a Ravager. Okay. Refit. Get the Lobies out first. Ravager, refit. I shouldn't do too many at a time, but I'm going to. I'm going to go all in and get my defense fleet up and running as fast as I can while those somewhat sad little battleships limp off and do their jobs. Now, Poculum is just an... There's nothing really there. Can I afford just to ignore that? Maybe I could. My shipyards are certainly in range. It's not a great attack for them. The battle would be at Centrics. Strategically, they would declare war. No, they might be trying to put a colony ship on Poculum. There's that world right there with the gem deposits. I may have to let them until my gunship fleet's built up. And they're building up acceptably. I'm not unhappy with that. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to look bigger. We're going to puff up a little bit. There's my outpost ship. I need that. Spaceport. The problem is it puts them in range of all my most important facilities. I have to think about missile bases on all my core worlds now, which I didn't want to have to do. Outpost to Centrics. What is my best possible speed? I could do better. I could be doing better, I'll be honest with you. That fleet to Panuki might just be for intimidation. I really wanted it to go back. And I wanted it to go back fully armed and operational. Which it's not. Not by any stretch of the imagination. We'll see what happens. Gravity generator. Subspace is what I need. That's what I'm looking for. That'll make a big difference. If I remember correctly, only the first few worlds need gravity generators. I'm actually set up pretty good for that. Low gravity here. Well, here's your present. Merry Christmas. And then I hate to do it because it costs me money, but missile base, please. You guys, you have a missile base. Good for you. Normal gravity. But because the Cylons are coming, let's get ready for the real potential threat of betrayal. Gravity generator. I wish I could finish these star bases and things, but I have to be ready with a missile base, and a missile base will repel a lot of hard things. It will make things a lot easier for me in the long run. Gravity generator. Good. Very good. That's a big world. It's a research world. I like that it's defending itself. They're getting a missile base. Fantastic. Gunship. They need a spaceport. For now, we need a gunship more. Terraforming. Missile base. Every chance from now on, I'm going to throw a missile base on my worlds just to keep them safe. You're still building me transports. I don't want to stop the flow of those. Yep, gunship in 1. Don't want to stop that either. Soil enrichment on the memory colony. Oh, spaceport terraforming. That's not a tough thing. You've already got what you need. You guys should have what you need. You got a missile base. You're refitting Rangers. Oh, so painfully slowly. I thought it'd be faster than that. Turns out I'm wrong. And you're working on a missile base at Bully. Okay, so let's see what happens. I arrive at Panuki. Battleship and a frigate versus 2 antiquated battleships. What happens next? No, I'm not going to fight you. I'm just saying hi. What you got? I think I already knew what you had on that world. I was going to build on that world. Nope, I didn't. Spy against the Silicoid was lost. Gunship 2 is completed. He must be seeing that I'm looking a little bit bigger. And I really think he's just going to build a colony ship there now. Now that I see the colony, and I hope it isn't for war. Maybe he'll be nice to me if I'm talking to him. Let's see if he'll be nice. Yes. Yes. No. That would be too big an advantage for you guys if you got that one. Let's throw some more spies into their empires. Maybe we get some free technology. That'd be a bit of all right. So this is just slowing me down. I think for the moment I'll leave Panuki. Head back to the one of these shipyards and get those ships refitted. Turns out we're not at war. He's visiting. That's good. That antiquated fleet will take the place of the missing Ravagers. I thought it was Rangers. I'm telling you, playing after you go to work all day really takes a toll on your brain. So, gunships. But then, isn't that the way most of us do it? We work all day. We sit down for a little bit of mindless entertainment. We're having a bit of an income issue, I see. Oh, we're already at 20%. That's because we're over our command points, but that's about to be fixed. Yep, they built a colony ship, colony right there. So now they're in range of all my central worlds. This does not make me happy. On the other hand, retaliation for me is all too easy. But they are too close for comfort. But hey, we're friends now, so what the heck? It's not like the Cylons would ever betray me, right? Yeah, I'm a Dalek. I don't believe that. I was working on a ring modulator just to get that Dalek sounding voice. Didn't quite pull it off. Wasn't enough time. I just wanted to get on with tonight's show. No. That's not on the menu. I am not going to wait for those destroyers. This whole point of this type of attack is just go, go, go. And you've just finished a missile base, so terraforming? Absolutely. Terraform to your little heart's content. Who's arriving? Transport. Well, we can live without that transport. Let's just go for it. Let's head back down. Say hi. Last time we survived because we had those destroyers firing missiles at their missile bases. So I don't really underestimate them. On the other hand, it would be nice if they stayed behind to protect that world's outpost so they don't sneak up behind me and destroy it again. Otherwise, I'm all in. I pretty well either have to take this thing or go home with my tail between my legs and build another outpost ship. Hello. There we go. So I got a one-off shot at getting over there and destroying or taking that world from him. Transports are coming fast and furious. I like that. If I put a transport down here, it's sure to be destroyed if he sends a ship down. There isn't much I can do about that. So let's go meet the neighbors. He didn't like it when I met him the last time, and there, we're free of that. Advanced damage control, definitely. I don't want to keep running back to make repairs. Oh. Yeah, we're in combat on the ground. By the way, does anybody on my ships love my ships, but who on these things? Nobody is equipped to help me with ground combat. You're going to be in the nick of too late, and you are going to be in the nick of too late too. Fair enough. It is what it is. Bad lack of planning on my part. Sooner or later, we're going to have a destroyer on that world, and everything's going to be peachy keen. What are they putting on this? A destroyer. Not worrying, but I do have to keep an eye on it. The Cylons may have to go next. Gunship 2. You know, I just realized miniaturization took place. I should be building better ships. Another sloppy decision. See, I got all rattled by the Cylons. It's caused me to make some bad choices. No more. Let's go ahead and upgrade these ships. Design Gunship 3. Oh, I love this design. I always end up landing on this design for some reason. Neutrons, they're continuous now. They hit better. And given I don't have a great battle computer on board, that's a good thing. I accept that. Anything down here? Any new toys? No, not really. extended fuel tanks could get me to where I'm going, but I would never reach without that outpost ship. But that's a lot more firepower. Can't turn that down. Hopefully we'll get some shields on this thing next time too. So we're on gunship 3s. We're going all in on the war. And Ravagers, good. Love those Ravagers. Gunship 3. Now, let's just calm down for a moment. I know we're in the middle of an exciting war, but let's get these other guys balanced a little bit better. You're all right going all in on refitting these. These ones should come faster. And we're back to a vulnerable world, really. Maybe we'll just ramp up your terraforming. In case you're hit, more food. Let's make it so you can do some farming. Things are getting hostile. If you're blockaded, you're going to starve to death. That's a lot of spies. I don't think I need all those spies now. I think trade goods would do me more good right now. Spies, because spies are expensive. They carry a heavy price tag. And they're not really yielding anything for me because I'm not great at spying. That's all there is to it. I haven't put any spy tech in. I've been busy fighting a war. Ah, here they come. Right on schedule. I'm sending down a destroyer. We might just get lucky. But in the meantime, Saxon. 2 destroyers, 4 battleships versus 1 cruiser. No missile base. I think we can afford to lose that outpost. I'm going all in on that ship. Ships are mobility. Ships are strength. Ships have to go. He has a 75 attack beam. He's better at beams than I am. Shields. Terrible, terrible armor. Pulsons. Better missiles. Neutrons. Comparable beams. Of course, if we can capture it, we will. We're just going to kill the crew first. The crew should be dead now. Those are neutrons. They're not dead. Okay, I miscalculated. Let's try it again. If the first shot didn't get the message through, maybe the second one will hammer home the point. Disable his ship. Disable his ship. Nope, he's gone. Okay, all in on the starbase. We can get tech from that. Now you stay at range. My lovely Merculite delivery system. And you stay at range. You're going to end up becoming my defense force, I think, in this whole ugly affair. Direct hit. Okay, you old clunkers, close to fusion beams. Killer range and fire practically nothing. Close in again. Oh, that whole Farrago with the Cylons really set me back. Those are supposed to be updating now while I was fighting this war. But anyway. Fire. Direct hit. Oh yeah, his armor's going. This one, next one will finish off his armor. Kill cruisers are closing. That's what they call Dalek attack ships, by the way. For those of you out there who are the Doctor Who fans. Come on, Daleks. Retreat. Closed. It's a good thing I have a Dauntless, or else I'd be destroying the poor planet. Boy, he's a good shot. That's a good battle computer. I really hope I steal it. Because if I put that on these ships, I'm going to be quite formidable myself. Those are sad little fusions. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Neutrons. And toast. Okay, my good guy for helping me out with my attacks isn't there, but we do have Zordium and fusion rifles. He's got laser rifles. And he had nobody here anyway, so it doesn't matter. And a low G penalty. Well, that's it for him. Close. He's going to attack me, of course. No chance. No chance. No point in staying. Propius actually has a planet? No, it doesn't. Retreat. Unfortunately, when he retreats, he forgets there's a wormhole. So that destroyer is going to be out of the game for a while. All right, not bad. For me, it's just a fuel depot. Yes, annihilate them. Please. Please do. They have no qualities whatsoever that I find redeeming. Automated factory. No, not for you. Robo-miners. Missile base. Star base. Let's make it defendable as quickly as possible. You know what else I don't have? Alien Management Center. Oh, you know what else I could use? Early on. I'm not sure. There's a theory, but I think if you put a Marine barracks, it helps to control the population as well. Having your troops on the planet gives it a boost. Now what? Destroyer. Well, okay. It's your prerogative. Unload troops onto here. And there, whoops. They have a what? Is that coming or going? Transports are on the run. Okay. Oh, he's retreating to here. Well, that's actually useful. I'm all in for that. Please do. So we still have command points left. We're a little food shortage, which we will fix up here. There's my pressure relief valve on these food shortages. More gunships are coming. Gunship 3, it's a better gunship. And as soon as some of them arrive, I'm going to send some of those old crappy gunships back. Technically, I'd like to do that now. Except, it would really ruin the momentum. The question is, if I go to Null directly, will he double back on me? The answer is, send a scout to find out. Yes, I'm waxing poetic. If I send these over, use the pause to upgrade your ships? Well, that's just crazy talk. Actually, it's a good idea. Those ships are a little bit old. The gunship 2s are holding up, but I would much rather they were gunship 3s. Let's hold ground for a minute. Give Saxon a chance to build up. Oh, well, hello. Retreat. He was waiting at the end of the wormhole again. Little weenie. He sent somebody up my wormhole. I need somebody... That sounded kind of rude. I need somebody guarding that wormhole at all times. Now, my 2 battleships, I wonder if he would attack that. That would actually be useful because it would narrow down his fleet a little bit, and I could see if I could throw some... Oh, you know, I didn't send anybody down there. Who am I sending there? Centrix. Centrix is the only world that makes sense. So, Centrix, the loyal, Centrix the good, with only 1 freighter available. Down you go, boyo. And you, making the trade goods, afraid you got a different job now. Repeat build freighters. I find myself a little short. And, oh good, 1 turn, 2 turns, and 8 turns. We're coming along with our new ships very, very nicely. Gnolams, you're going to find yourself in the middle of a real fight. Oh, here comes the Antarans. Right in the middle of our discussions. They're going to my homeworld of Skaro. As far as I know, Skaro has 2 missile bases, star bases, and Zortrium armor. I think we're going to let Skaro stand. Defend herself. There's a class 3. Oh, there you go. We're putting a leader on that one. Not these little old things. This one. Sorry, upgrade for you. Yes, it's another 5 turns. Completely worth it. Alright. Back up the wormhole for you. Select combat at null. He's got a battleship there and I got a frigate. He's going to attack it. I'll just run away. It's just a little peek. Retreat! Good boy. Advanced damage control. Shield capacitors, please. If I was in the middle of a desperate war, I'd be going for ground batteries. Scouts have arrived and I know what to expect. No missile base. No star base either. That's interesting. Terraforming. Another gunship 3. Feeling a little better about my chances here. Housing? Definitely housing. More research, please. More transports going this way. Have these sad little ships ended up here yet? Yes, they have. Up the wormhole you go. Orbiting Centrics, you guys can head down. I want those destroyers to stand back and defend Saxon. We've got 3 now. We've already proven they're very effective. We've hit our limit, but I'm going to push the limit just a little bit because I want to press my advantage just a tad. Probably not that much. You guys can dial it back. There is only so much we can expect. So trade goods from you from now on. Thank you. You've done your part. Oh, you're really doing your part. So Centrics, please send down 2 more guys. That should cover that world very nicely. Spaceport, terraforming. You know you deserve some housing at the end of this one, Centrics. You also deserve a couple of colony bases, and I think we're feeling a little better about the Gnolams right now. Still worried about the Cylons, but the Gnolams are not an issue. At least not the issue they were. So 6 turns for that. Starbase is coming here. Good. More starbases mean more command points, and we are at war. We're 26 minutes into this war, and I smell blood. The Dalek Empire does not quit. They get sneaky. And let's reduce our... There we go. Now we have some trade goods in there. So we definitely have some skin in this game. Yes. Oh, that's lucky. Good for them. This is still just a destroyer, right? Yep. 2 more turns to the Antarans rock my world. Gunship 3 is arriving. I love that. At least I think it's arriving. Another destroyer and a transport on its way. Up here we have... Oh, look at that. Gunship 2. And these 2 guys. Well, you 2 guys are heading over here. You can head down. And we're going to get a little bit of an upgrade party going. The next time we meet with them, it'll be Gunship 3. Yep, as I think the E-World is free now to do upgrades. No, they're not. Maybe they will be. No, you know what? I'm going to leave those points. They're going to build up a lot of points into that project, and then they're going to suddenly explode with activity when the time comes. Bully, I think I want you to do that. I really need you to build up now, because I can't help you if things go... Oh, hello? There's a Gunship 3 sitting way over here. Well, well, well. 9 turns to Saxon. Well, that was a good investment in my time. If I try to go this way, it's 8 turns. How do you say yuck? 8 turns. 9 turns. Let's go announce my coming. What else can I do? I mean, he's as far away from this. So where's the Mem colony? Yeah, you're out. I'm sorry. You're done making starships. Thank you for your contribution to the war. By the time it arrives, it'll probably be 4 versions out of date. So we'll concentrate a lot on the E shipyard do its job instead. Now I'm really missing those antimatter drives. Terraforming on Skaro. All right, that's good. We need the food. Fantastic. Soil enrichment, some more terraforming, please. 1 turn to the Daleks. 1 turn to the Antarans, rather. Things are hotting up. What are you guys doing? Going down this way. How did you do that? I must have redirected them before they arrived at Priapus, because they were overlapping. That's what I must have done. Really, really unfortunate luck. Now I got to wait forever for them to arrive. Nobody here to build automated factory. And I think that even if I bought it, it wouldn't I mean, I can afford it. I can try as an experiment, but I think if nobody's there, it's still not going to do anything. Even with the 5 points per turn, nothing really happens on that colony until it gets there. And I'm fighting the Intarans. Bad planning on the Daleks' part. Usually do much better than that. No, I'm not going to automate that. I'm going to plan this. Because this thing tends to split its shots, and I can't afford that. Merculites. All in, please. If we're going to beat them, let's beat them into the ground. And typically he's going for the missile base. Good for him. Sometimes it takes a couple shots to do the job. And that should do it with that. Or, yeah, I think that'll do it. Start aiming at him now. If I'm wrong, I can always throw some more missiles at him. How's he looking? Yeah, let's finish him off. That'll be the starbase's problem. Now, the missile base, you've got that other guy. He's still up and running. Unbelievable. Finish him. Oh, sad performance. Very, very sad performance. On the other hand, this guy's going to get clobbered. There we go. Now we can auto. Go ahead. Take him out. He won't survive this. That's it. Battle is over. Spy against the Silicoid is lost. Man, I'm having a rough time with that too. Oh, I'm missing this ship. Come on. Okay, at least those guys are arriving at 1E. They'll be upgraded soon. Shield capacitors. Antimatter drive. That's a must-have. Otherwise, you travel in slow motion. So, what do we got? Terraforming. Good. Bet we don't need that extra food. Terraform some more. More the merrier. Especially on a memory colony where you're supposed to be doing research. 1E, please. Please, I'm begging you. Upgrade these ships. Refit. This. 3. This ancient thing. This. 3. Refit. This. 3. Yes, I know it's brand new, but spaceport, trade goods. Okay, quickly throw some armor on that one. Let's send it back into the battle. Oh, we got some surplus food too. Let's deal with that. Every extra point in research is a point for the good guys. Gunship 3. I think that's our last one for the time being. We're just going to keep an eye on our economy. As it is, I've probably overcooked the gunships. Hey, somebody's arrived. That's good news. Telepathic training? Environment? Yes, you're on the payroll. Housing? Good. Trade goods. Auto build. There's no more colony bases to build. I'm not going to worry about this stuff anymore. This one can go solo for a while and stay off my worry list. Gunship 3. This time we won't blow it like I did last time. With these slow motion ships crawling into the finish line. Oh, yes, that's better. Now we're doing a little better. Oh, we got to pick a world for that beautiful leader we just received. Give thanks for this wonderful leader. This guy at this point, he's been good. He can go. Yes, thank you. Thank you for your service. Environmentalist is irrelevant. Diplomat and telepath is not irrelevant. Let's go make double friends with the Cylons. Now that we have a diplomat on the payroll. Non-aggression pact. Good. What kind of... Dauntless guidance is really worth something. So's that. Ah, crap. I would really love that dauntless guidance. What about heavy armor? Yeah, I'll do that deal. Helps when the Intarans come. I don't need pollution processor, but survival pods. No, not worth it. Totally not worth it. Thank you very much for playing. You've been a wonderful trading partner. And that's just because I'm paying them off. Never underestimate the power of a good bribe. Now, you guys head over. This task force, 2 turns to Null. He's 4 turns away. I've got to think about getting into this thing in 2 turns. Ready or not. Click. Spy against the Silicoid was lost. The Borathi and the Cylons are at peace. Shipyard Prime. Can auto build. Yep, whatever you think is best. Trade goods is fine by me. Send down more ships. See, these transports are really taking up the command points too. Which is why I'm not going to build anymore for a bit. I'm going to refit this one, and that's it. I'm going to use the power of these shipyards to do trade goods and hopefully offset some of the costs I'm spending. Okay, the Marine Barracks now is officially not that important since those guys are all dead now. Space Academy might not be a bad idea. Yeah, maybe. We'll leave that. We'll let them get on to what's important. Build, and defend. Build and defend. Yeah, missile base. I could buy that if I had to. Right now, I'm going to strip this planet defenseless when I leave it in the next turn. It's time to continue the war. Terraforming. Good. I mean, this little maintenance stuff on the homeworlds, it makes a big difference. Housing. Yep, 5 guys. That's 5 more research people. We need that. We're in. 2 turns? No. He'll double back on me if I don't leave somebody behind. I'm 2 turns away. That's interesting. Do I go all battleships? I'll leave these guys here. This is an important world. Ordinarily it wouldn't matter so much, but it's now my bridgehead. Back. I mean, without this fuel extender, I can't reach his empire. And I want to end this war as quickly as I can, because eventually somebody else is going to pick a fight. And, oh, that's nice. I like to see those 2 at war. I need to be ready for when that fight comes. The last upgraded ship is off the line. And right now, it is doing research like all the others, because that research really is valuable. Really cannot argue with the research. Centrics, terraforming, good. Just a little bit of farming is going to make a difference. Okay, and your 1 turn. Don't make that same mistake twice. Let him finish. Okay, 3 battleships. I think that's what I got there. 3 battleships and a frigate. He's got 2 battleships and a destroyer and a missile base. Let's see what his ships can do. Let's see what mine can do. Well, that little guy can take some hits, apparently. Nuclear missile. How adorable. You know what? Fire it. And... stay. You are gun fodder for me to protect my bigger ship. That one's got a leader. Let's scan them, see what they've got. That's the point of this. Titanium, Class 1 Pulsons. He hasn't changed anything very much. The opportunity to deprive him of a leader is just too much fun. We're going to use missiles for that. Bigger targets are easier to hit with beams, so go for them. Smaller ones are harder to hit, so use missiles for smaller targets. This is where Dauntless would have been really handy. But I would like to destroy those big ships and take them out of the equation so he can't double back and attack me with them anymore. I believe this is my brand new heavy-duty gunship 3, and he knows it. The point defense is off the table. They're going to be used to contend with the missiles. Oh, that's a hard blow for him. A very difficult blow. If I strip him of his main ships, if I do just that, I'm going to be one happy person. All right, now what's he going to do? He's going after my big ships with the beams. He figures the little guy's pretty well toast. Yeah, fire. Run. He's ignoring you. Close to killer range. He's not attacking you at all. Neutralize these. Take out as many of his missiles as you can. 1? All right. It's 1 less missile to hit. Fire at point blank range. Oh, if only he had been immobilized. I would have boarded him. Missile base, please. Yeah, we're going to close on the station, try to board it. So missile base the planet. He's definitely going after the one he's most afraid of. Total miss on that one. I wish I had a better targeting computer. Destroy. Gone. Save the Merculites. Fire. And the planet. Good. I love this ship. I don't really want to lose it. So it's going to not move too much. And I have to really think about when it's time to take it out of the battle. Oh, I forgot about him. Hopefully he's gone. Planet. And then maybe I have to retreat him if I'm going to keep him. I've already been hit. 1, 2. I think maybe I can stick around one more. My leader's on that one too, you see, so I got to be careful. Oh, just hit that little guy, would you? And hit that. Good job. Direct hit. Destroy a starbase if I can. Keep firing on his missile base. That's a bit of a Hail Mary thing, really. I don't know if that'll work. Nope. Point defense is to be kept. Hit that starbase, though. Haven't quite got it. Haven't quite got it. I have a feeling I won't either. Okay, this one's still holding his own, but it won't when those missiles hit. So, we'll save the point defense. Hit the base again. Maybe we'll take it out. We got it. Save the point defense. Throw everything you've got at the planet. And we'll hope for some luck. Retreat. I don't think he's got Dauntless. Damn, he got him. He got him. Sorry about the language, folks. Kids, don't swear. I was wrong. I was absolutely, completely wrong. But now that I've lost an important ship, I'm all in. I'm not going to let him take me out that easy. And I don't think he's got any fight left anyway. Thanks for Gnolam, you jerk. Hey, he declared war on us, not the other way around. I lost my ground attacker. I'm really kind of annoyed about that. Unless Grum hadn't arrived yet, but I think he's got to have been there by now. Well, la-dee-da. I don't actually have any need for that. Ion pulse cannon was stolen. That's just a fun tech. That's fun. Oh yeah, we're annihilating them. Their home world, this is extermination. They declared war on us. Oh yeah, don't starve them to death. That's cruel. Just let them die one by one per turn. That's not cruel. That's just good politics. Marine barracks, automated robo-miners. Are we unloading troops? Yeah. I don't have any freaking alien control systems. Unload troops. Right there. I'm a Dalek after all. It's what I do. I'm now down a ship. So the defense force on this world is a little weak. But I think Saxon is out of range, so I can send in the destroyers. I hope so. We have a balanced attack group now. I don't know exactly how many battleships I have, but I think I'm about to get another one to replace the one I lost. I'm considering... Oh, antimatter drive. Finally, some decent speed. Got the terraforming. Alien management, I think, is the next smart play. I don't want the bad guys taking worlds back from me behind my back. And then I got to think, what's my next big research push? I know my next big research push is, it's going to be, don't build the automated atmosphere renewer. That would be dumb. I think it has to be, before you do that, put housing on. Battle computers. Targeting. I'm tired of missing. I'll be honest with you, missing is very irritating. Oh yes, head straight there. 3 turns. That is the beautiful part about having... Oh, hello. 1D Shipyard. Hello there. Thank you for joining us. What's he got? A frigate? Okay, nothing to worry about. I got to keep my eye on the Cylons, too. I can't be distracted by these guys down here. Now, somebody's got to get to Null. Saxon can't do it. Centrix may have given his all. 1E shipyard may have to do the job now. Which is kind of annoying. That's when I just got finished building up their numbers. Radiated. It's got to be you guys. You're going to be doing housing from now on. Because I'm going to rob you blind in an effort to keep the numbers up going to those other worlds. Because the Gnolams are just no good as an occupied force. They don't really put a lot on the table. So there's no point in having them there. My people, since they're not really annoyed by pollution or anything, they're much faster at everything. Building whatever I need them to do. So we're going to have to take care of that. I bet you they take it back from me. The Vila system. Okay, we're exploring again. I'm getting to know my neighborhood. Starbase. Oh, very good. Marine barracks because the Gnolams are nearby. Hydroponic. Soil enrichment. Research lab. Supercomputer. Spaceport. Colony base. Yep. They're developing up on Bully. Look at these monster worlds just sitting there waiting to be taken. And I'm wasting my time in this ridiculous war. Centrix, go. We're starting to get a decent attack force now. Vila, head over to here. This whole corner, I think, is open for me to invade if I take out the Gnolams. Positronic computer. Well, bless you. That actually makes a little bit of a difference. Yep, they're trying to retake their world. Foolish Gnolams, you will not survive. Got 2 old gunship 2s, but I've got no objections with that. They haven't failed me. There's another one of these coming. Another one of those coming. It isn't going to stop me if I'm ready to go, though. Where are you going? Yi. You took Yi? Yi. You did, didn't you? The monster worlds are falling. That was not one of them, though. But it does put you in a bad spot as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to have to deal with the Cylons. The Daleks are under attack by an amoeba. Retreat. Antimatter drive wins out. Alien management. Now that's what I need to get those little guys under control. So I think... yeah, microbiotics. I can't resist the urge to have them reproduce faster, especially since I'm spreading them thin now. That one. Centrix is expanding, as they should. I'll throw housing on there until I get a look at the situation. The question is, can we go from Null? Fixus is rich. Okay. But it's toxic. What's the monster doing protecting that piece of crap? I took out the bulk of their fleet. So I'm thinking Galileo's next. There's some destroyers behind to defend it. Push comes to shove, I could probably afford a missile base. So I'm going to risk it a little bit and try to go on and press on and finish this war up. Try to wrap it up a little earlier. Yeah, Centrix actually has somebody they could put over there. But the housing's still a good plan. Just as housing's a good plan over here. Okay. So far, the Daleks are doing very, very well. And according to this, my resource collectors are full on pixel starships. Sorry about that beeping during the broadcast. I've got to remember to mute these things. He's sending a destroyer over to mount up on Poculum. Poculum. That'll be the first world I'm taking out, I swear, if I go after the Cylons. No. When I go after the Cylons. Surprise, Galileo. You were waiting with a battleship. That makes me very happy. I need to catch his fleet so that my more vulnerable worlds won't experience a counterattack. Let's see if he's done any upgrades. The starbase will be the best way to assess that. Nope. Same thing. He's got the heavy armor. That's a nice touch. The world has none of these things. No missile bases. Save the missiles for the starbase. You little bugger. Okay. Have some of these. Was that enjoyable? It was for me. Save the point defense. Eventually, when I get the better targeting computer, the point... And it doesn't upgrade automatically, even though I got the positronic. But eventually, we'll be able to take out these more efficiently, and they won't be able to hit me at all. But for now, I'm pretty vulnerable to missiles, because my point defense just isn't that great with the class of targeting computer I'm using. Even battle scanner's not helping. Even continuous isn't helping. Occasionally I get lucky. I hit a missile, which helps that. Now, they get really close, by the way, when these point defense fire off, so the point defense gets more effective the closer the missiles are. I'm just trying to intercept a few of them before they get there. Like, if I go down literally on top of them, I can hit them. And destroyed. And they didn't even make the target. So, let's invade. Exterminate. Sorry, it had to be said. That's what the Daleks do. Tachyon communication is primitive by comparison to what I have now. I've got subspace. Scouts have arrived. They certainly have. 5 Gnolams suppressed. Good. Annihilate them? Oh yes. Exterminate. Alien... Did I build an alien control over there? I bet I didn't. That was dim. A missile base, please. By the time they get through all that, those guys will be dead and they'll need a missile base. Robo-miners, starbase. New construction worlds. Thank you for the... Oh, well, we're going to deal with Gnolam right now. Gnolam! Please. Enough trying to fight back. You're adorable, but you're not going to do it. Alien control, purchased. Alien control, purchased. Now I got to get down to Galileo. Shipyard. Send down a token for us to these worlds, because you don't have enough people. 5 turns. Okay, you're it. As soon as these Gnolams are dead, I'll switch them to housing. And then we'll really take on those worlds faster. So we got some momentum. 1 turn. If they double back on Galileo, that's fine. Yoff. 8 transports retreating there. Starbase. And I'm going to auto this one. I think we could just take them out. That's why it's important to destroy those ships early, because then you could just roll over them with some momentum. We got enough troops. He had a little bit of a marine force there. It's a rich world. I want it. Oh no, we've suppressed more of their rebels. Annihilate? Yes. I believe the word you were looking for, though, was exterminate. Alien control, automated factory. I don't think I need the gravity generators. Robo-miners, just because they're there. When my troops arrive, it won't matter anymore. Missile base, sorry. Missile base, Robo-miner, starbase. Bye. Yes. I could unload troops in these smaller worlds, and I maybe should, to avoid having to double back. Auto build. Let's see, I bet we can do that. I bet wrong. We can't do that. 2 turns to get back. Should I unload troops? It's the interesting question. Unload troops. Just close the thing when it does that and go unload troops, and it will allow it. There. Troops have been unloaded. We're going to see if we can finish the war with these guys tonight. That would be a bit silly. Send this over. Send... Oops. These guys down. Reinforcements! We need more troops. Now, the food problem. Well, it's going to be solved very soon as these guys die, which would be really convenient if they just get on with it. 1E shipyard. No. This one, because they're housing, and they've got the free resources. 2... The one I just took, Yoth. Hi, Yoth. Bye, Yoth. That's taking care of the foodish situation very nicely. These guys... Yeah, I'm afraid you're going to... I don't want you doing it, though. Not you guys. Housing, please. Housing is the most important thing. More important than food for you. Let these guys do the farming. That's their job. Good. Races. Oh, spying, even with a telepathic on my payroll, is terrible. I want something from the silicoids. Okay. Moving on. One turn we send that troop transport down. That's good. That would be even better, but we're going up cybersecurity. This will help my spying and puts me on the path to the Cybertronic computer. Terraforming. Nice. A memory colony with the additional benefit of more people for research. Can't turn that down. Not in any way or shape can I turn that down. Everybody meet at Mayhew. This is going to be a quick one. We're just going to go for it. Straight to Gnolam, please. And then we're going to double back to the Cylons for tomorrow. Do I still need these guys making transports? That's a good question. Hi, Mayhew. Auto. If they've, of course, got a big update that I don't know about, I'm going to be really upset. And that's it for them. Invade. Nope. Not much of an update. Not much of a world. I'm going to abstain because I want to continue the war a little longer. I want to see what else my little race can do in an impossible universe. And I want to demonstrate the abilities that these guys have. Scouts have arrived at the Mayhew system. Terraforming. Terraforming is very handy. In fact, you know something? I'm going to tell you a little secret. I really get a bigger kick out of terraforming worlds and building them up than I do out of warfare. I'm not the warrior kind. I would love if I would have more fun in the game if I could split the responsibilities and say, look, part of the resources, you go and take care of the war, and I'll stay back here and I'll take care of the home worlds, make them a little better. I'm actually a big geek out fan on the idea of going to Mars, and I've been reading up on what it would take to get there and do a terraforming and a project to get it set up for life. And I think we have to go there. I truly believe that's our next destination. We can't put all our eggs in one basket and hope no asteroid takes out Earth, and then that's it for us. We're like some other race, like dinosaurs, will be looking at us one day going, let's excavate what was humanity and find out what they look like and maybe estimate what their level of intelligence was. And what is this spatula thing for? What do you think they used it for? Was it used in some sort of love ritual or whatever else they may be thinking about us posthumously? The best thing to do is just to survive and prevent that sort of thing. I mean, I've got a daughter. I would like to see her go on and have a beautiful life in a beautiful world sometime after I'm gone. And the best way to ensure survival, I think, is to spread our species out a little bit. Even Venus. But right now, Mars is my favorite project. I'm currently considering different ideas for how to deal with the solar wind problem taking the atmosphere away. A little pointless trying to terraform Mars if we don't build the atmosphere up. In geodynamometers, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but the ability to build an electromagnetic shield around a planet to protect the planet from having its atmosphere stripped away by the solar winds. So, just some of the things I'm thinking about. Do we have to use nuclear explosives to heat up the core of the planet? Is there another way? Maybe. But, for now, the neighbors have come again. Hi, guys. You thought I was going to just take off to the next world, didn't you? That is exactly what you thought I was going to do. And you were just going to sneak in behind me and take this one out. Well, it was a good gamble. That was a very smart gamble. Unfortunately, it didn't work because I saw you coming. You can turn that feature off, and that makes things a lot more interesting, by the way. Missile base, rubble miner. You notice I've changed the build order just a little bit because I'm getting a little more cautious. Throwing missile bases in a little earlier. Actually, no. Housing first, please. Until I go up and assess the situation. What is going on in that fine world? We're at the 1 hour mark now, and I would like to finish this. So let's try to make a run at Thuban. Get there before he does. And end this destructive conflict, as Darth Vader once said. Did I put anybody to Mehu? I bet I didn't. Oh, what shipyards? Where are you? You're needed. There you are. Good for you, like rabbits. You guys are just like rabbits. Head down to Mehu. I think they need company. Good job. People are arriving. They're doing their good job. As soon as I see enough numbers, I'm going to switch them off whatever safe projects I had and put them on things like, I don't know, missile bases. Still seeing if they need a gravity generator. Imagine the Gnolams if they'd had that technology. Okay, 1. Closing in on their world. We have cyber security, Cybertronic computers next. I wish I could get the auto lab. That's a huge boost to research. But hitting the target for me is a war race. Because, yes, we're warriors. That's just a little more important. Oh, look at those transports. Yeah, I'm going to kill the transport productions in 1E shipyard now. Yep, you guys are done. I think housing. Does that make sense? Nope, you're maxed. Auto build. We're going to do that more and more. Free up some of my thinking resources for, we got enough freighters. Auto build. Chances are it'll go trade goods, which suits me just fine. Yeah. Let's go back to housing. I got one more world I'm going to strip these guys for them. Might as well go research as long as you're about to bite the big one. Yep. And Thuban. Hi. Only one world. That's what I like to see. You're not ready for me. Ultra-rich star-based missile base. This is the final inside of a nebula, which means ordinarily that would work against me. But in this case, he means he doesn't have any shields. Retreat that frigate. I'm going to need that thing to explore. Oh, yeah. We're definitely hitting his missile base with my missiles. Can't resist that. His star base doesn't have any shields at all in the nebula, so it won't last. I'm going to research hard shields later, so I will have shields in a nebula. But for now, he doesn't. So, neutralize Merculites. Hit the base. We have quite an armada coming up to finish the war. When you can build as quickly as I can, it's a really, really bad idea to pick a fight with me. And you notice how quickly we switched to beam weapons? When things looked like it was going to be a little ugly, on a dime, we suddenly built a neutron blaster beam weapon fleet. That with a battle scanner was pretty effective. Invade. We have 8 guys left. He's got 3 guys, plus some militia, it looks like. It's all over. The Gnolams have been exterminated. Only the doctor can visit them now in the past. Oh, Paulsons, thank you for the parting gift. Thank you for the parting gift. Oh, yes, annihilate them. They are to no longer exist in my universe. Alien control, automated factory, missile base, robo-miner, starbase. You know where I'm going next? I've made up my mind. I want to hit the Cylons. I really, 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 really do. But that's not where I'm going. I think my next stop, excuse me, you're in the way, is going to be the Chrysalons. The Silicoids, rather. Why do I keep calling them the Chrysalons? The Silicoids. That's their home world. Silly me. I got that all wrong. So anyway, I got these guys. Yeah. That's it for tonight. We'll take a quick last peek inspection of the Empire. Make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Centrics. They're all doing housing. But unless I miss my guess, this world's already... That's enough out of that. Soil enrichment, terraforming. You've got work to do. But you could put somebody here. And you could put somebody here. And I think... Yeah, you've got work to do. Get on with it. Automated, missile base, robo-miner, starbase. No, sorry. Starbase, soil enrichment. I have no time or patience now with the Cylons breathing down my throat to have a lot of people building housing just to get started. So let's get you guys started. You're essentially there. You're in good shape. I'll move you up here. Soil enrichment. Yeah, you'll get there when you get there. Yes, you're going to have to do some housing, but for now, just get to work. And that's about all. We have microbiotics working in our favor. That ought to help. Automated factory. We're a building race. We have to be building. Oh, Yoth. Could have almost forgot. That new world we just took. Thuban. Thuban. Sounds like a speech impediment. Thuban needs 2 guys. Right there. There. Or else I'm going to lose it. If I don't send some people to worlds I'm exterminating, that world is gone. So housing. 2, I got to rebuild the shipyards. I got a guy here. He can help. Because realistically, they're not doing anything that important over there. So we can share the burden a little bit. 2 here. 6 here. But having those extra guys at 624,000 per turn of people being born, that'll rebuild the world very quickly. That's the nice thing about an ultra-rich world. So, otherwise, spies can dial off. Auto build. Because we're going to get some construction boosts soon, and those auto builds are going to mean easy boosting to the construction all the way around. You guys are auto build. Anybody with a colony base is all done and ready to go. You're auto build. So the next time we play, we're not going to do so much micro. We're going to do a lot more get in, get dirty. Let's go to Hut. Let's go to Chrysalon. Find out why the Cylons didn't finish them off. What do they know that we don't know? Yi? That's a lot of transports, Yi. What are you planning, Cylons? After I take care of this, we're going to explore that corner. Oh, that reminds me. There's one little ship in this fleet. The details. The devil's in the details. Back to exploring. This whole corner will have to be explored, and we'll send colony ships down. So that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a comment, leave a like. If you have something to say, tell me what you're thinking about this. Give me some feedback. If there's something that's annoying you or you want me to change, let me know. I'll consider it. Otherwise, please feel free to visit our website, www.pocketcaptains.com, and subscribe. Your subscriptions, every time I see one, lifts my whole day. Makes me feel a lot better about the other work I do. So in the meantime, thank you very much. And remember, please have a little bit of fun every day. Good night, everybody. Get more tips at pocketcaptains.com.